Welcome, Tailgate Legends, to another Victory Wednesday. I feel like I've been saying that a lot this year. Badgers did get a loss in typical Badger fashion. Whatever, I don't want to talk about it. But Packers got a huge win. Aaron Rodgers looked amazing. I got a win. It was one of the craziest comeback wins in my fantasy football life. But we'll get into that a little later as well. I have a great video for you today. We're going to go through last week's matchups, who won, who lost. Going to go through next week's matchups, who I think are going to win and who's going to lose. And then I'm going to do a segment, fantasy football guys. So yeah, I'm gonna label the shit out of everybody in this league. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't take it personal though. All right. So let's jump right in. Last week's matchups. It was a great week, really fun week. First, we had Weiler against Cheeseheads with Attitude. Weiler did get the win, 105-69. Weiler, obviously, you're hitting a bit of a rough patch here. Excuse me. You've gotten a couple wins, though, with putting up less than 120 points. This is a few weeks in a row now. You still have Lamar Jackson. So, you can't really blame it on Patrick Mahomes because Lamar Jackson's putting up really good numbers. It's really just the rest of your team. You had Austin Eckler on your bench with 25. Other than that, your bench didn't really, do that much. You could have started, Kyle Rudolph, I guess, but I don't know. I doubt he'd put up 15 points again this year. So Weiler, you got some work to do. Landon only put up 69, low score of the week. Your quarterback gets you 2. Philip Lindsay got you 5. You got Jamison Crowder got you 3. Fitz got you 2. Teddy Ginn got you 7. That's crazy. Ted Ginn Jr. scored as many points as Larry Fitzgerald, Jamison Crowder, and Matt Ryan combined. So that sucks. You got to do. Just got to make your roster better, I guess. You didn't really have that many points on your bench either. Andy Dalton put up 23, so that would have got you 22 more points. Still would have lost. Wouldn't have even put up 100. So, all right. So on to Hot Chub Time Machine against Burns. Lemke got the win. I know I predicted Burns to get the win. Burns, you had a shit week. Unfortunately, you're starting Tariq Cohen, and that sucks. David Johnson. Oh my God, the whole David Johnson debacle is infuriating. I have David Johnson in another league, so I understand your frustration. They fucking said he's playing and he's starting, takes 2 goddamn snaps, and then is done. Fucking rule him out of the game then. I guess I don't understand what happened with David Johnson there, but really fucked you here in this league. And even the rest of your team didn't do that well. You only put up 86 points. Lemke put up 128. That's with missing Nick Chubb and Christian McCaffrey. Now, you did have Latavius Murray put up 34, so that's a really good week for you. 128, got it done. All right, on to Evan Shearer against Ricky 2000. Roofer. Evan got the win. Dalvin Cook is on a tear this year for you. The Ravens D got you 23. And then Derek, Watson put up a good game. Josh Jacobs got you 20, but then Will Fuller, 0.6, and I know he did get hurt. But Marquise Goodwin, for some reason, you're still starting him. I can look at, probably 3 players on your bench I would rather start over Marquise Goodwin. But Marquise got you 0, and I think he got hurt in that game too. TJ Hawkinson only got you 5. Mark Ingram only got you 6. So it was a tough week for you, but I'm confident you can bounce back. And then on to Shit the Bed Fred, Prusky against Greasers. Prusky got the win. Got a 58-point game from Rodgers. God, and it felt really good because I've said it in a video 2 weeks ago, something like that. That Aaron Rodgers just isn't that kind of quarterback that's going to get you 40, 50 points, 58 points. That makes me happy. I love being wrong, especially when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully, he can continue to do that, but we'll see. So Greasers did not have a good game. Last week put up almost 200 points, and I said, hey, I will W back if you can do it again. Did not happen this week, only 101 points. That is almost never going to get it done. Carson Wentz, shit game. Devontae Freeman got ejected after punching somebody. Who knows what's going to happen with that? Le'Veon Bell was, going against the Pats D. Delaney Walker got you 0. So, and then Prusky, obviously got the huge game out of Rodgers. Good game out of Henry, Allen Robinson, and Saquon. So, got the win there, 145 to 101. Next, we have Mr. Fist against Fat Bottom Girlies. A wise man once said, I loved shit pumping a fucking team. Gar got the win, 158-138. And Boggs, that sucks. You put up 138 and you lost. This is the kind of week for you, Boggs, where you really need that win. Your team is not doing the greatest, especially with your quarterback situation. The whole Todd Gurley situation, he's just not putting up as many points. Josh Gordon is out. So when you put up 138, you'd really like to get the win there. Gar got the win, though, 40, led by, Marvin Jones got 40 points. Fucking ridiculous. Darren Waller with 33. Gardner with 27. Fournette with 23. Mostly across the board, pretty good week for you, Gar. And then, Boggs, really good week for you too, but didn't work out. And then last, we have Pump and Munch, Yacht against me. I thought I was dead in the water. I knew I needed 30-plus points from the Patriots D going into Monday night for me to win. And I was at work. I work PM shift now. I was at work, and I have the game on my computer, and I'm like, oh, my God. It's just interception after interception after interception. And every time they intercept the ball, I'm like, fucking house it. But, they got enough sacks, enough interceptions. They got the safety, put up 34 points. I ended up winning by 4 points. Yacht had a pretty good week. I did not have that great of a week. I was led by the Patriots defense. Russ only got me 18. Zeke did give me 27, so that was good. Amari got me 16. So ended up getting the win. Okay, so now we are going to get into fantasy football, guys. I'm going to label everybody. It's going to be hilarious. Don't take offense to anything that I say here. So we're going to get it started. And basically, this is, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I think most of you do, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, fantasy football, they have guys, you have like the nerdy guy, the lazy guy, just different kinds of guys. So I am here to label each and every one of you. And we're going to first start with Lemke. Lemke, you are the outsider, right? And you know who this guy is. When you first joined this Dynasty League, actually, I started a Dynasty League before this one, and it only lasted a year, I think 1 year. And you joined that one. Nobody had any idea who you were. And then I invited you back to this one because you are you're very knowledgeable, and you stay in it and stuff. So, but there's only a couple people that really know you in this league. So you are the outsider. Not a lot of people know you. You're just kind of there, and you show up to some things sometimes, and then most of the time you don't show up. But you stay active and you stay competitive. So yeah. All right. Next we have Weiler. Weiler, you are. And this is easy. This is the easiest one. Weiler, you're lucky guy, right? Everything you fucking do. Dude, you haven't put up over 120 points the last like 3 or 4 weeks and you're like 3-1. Like, how does that even happen? But that's you, Weiler and Sam and Brady. Um, you win leagues without good teams. Um, you just happen to win. I mean, it just it's just the way it is. I mean, I think you have like the least amount of points against or second least amount of points against. Yet you're in second place in your division. So Weiler, you are and will always be lucky guy, the lucky guy. Next we have Evan Shearer. You, sir, are the Wanderer. Uh, you're in the league, and you show up sometimes, but then usually after the draft, nobody really hears from you for a while. You try to throw trade offers out there, but sometimes you respond, sometimes you don't. And then if you do respond, like all of a sudden you are the king at ghosting people, like, and you've done it to me a couple times, like, dude. We are in the middle of a trade talk, and I think that I am this close. Like, we were so close to getting a deal done, and then nothing. Don't hear from you ever again. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Well, whatever. I must not have been interested. So, Evan, you are the Wanderer. Roofer, you are the married guy. Obviously, there's quite a few people that are married in this league, but I don't think anybody really appreciates the league as a married guy as much as you do. You love the camaraderie. You love being a part of the group. You love it and you cherish it probably as much, if not more than anybody. So, Derek, that's another easy one. You're a married guy. Burns, you are the funny guy. You are the funny guy. Burns, your attitude, I know you and I have had a couple disagreements, and that's fine. However, I still think you're fucking hilarious. You're always making fun of shit, and you're always being sarcastic, and you genuinely make the league better, a lot better, just by being you in the league. So, Burns, you are sarcastic, funny guy. Landon, this is another easy one. Landon, you are the non-football guy. Just like the married guy, you love the camaraderie. You love being in the league. I love you being in the league. I think you're a great guy, but you still don't know a whole lot about football. You haven't been playing fantasy football that long. You still have a lot to learn. So as the non-football guy, you just don't quite know what's going on in football, even though I think you try as hard, if not harder than most people in this league, to stay on it, stay competitive. But you just got to have more experience. That's it. So, all right, next, hang on one second. I got to plug in my computer. Next, we have me. This is another pretty easy one. I am the day trader. Basically, what that means is I probably pay attention to more other people's teams and other people's players more than I do my own. I'm always concocting some sort of scheme to pry away all of your good players because I want all of the good players on my team. And I'm infatuated with making trades. I love making trades. I am never satisfied with my team ever, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be satisfied until every single good player forever is on my team. So I am the day trader, always concocting a scheme to trade my players to you and your better players to me. Okay. Next, we have the Greasers. The Greasers, you are the dynamic duo. Most of the time, I would say 99% of the time, the dynamic duo is a husband and a wife. And I think you guys are probably as close to that as you can possibly be. You love nothing more than going to the bar together. You do everything together. You talk about fantasy football together. If anybody in this league sees you two together at the bar, we are talking fantasy football, which I love. I love that about you guys. I know if you guys are hanging out and I want to go hang out and talk about fantasy football, that's all I have to do, just hang out with you guys. So the dynamic duo, love spending time together, loves talking about fantasy football together. It's really more of a love-hate relationship, but you guys make it work, so you are the dynamic duo. Yacht. Yacht, another easy one here. You are the hometown hero. You fucking love your Green Bay Packers. I have traded, and I know that. I know that. That's why I got to trade. I traded you Jordy Nelson for some first rounders, and I traded you Aaron Jones for a first rounder. I know you love your Green Bay Packers, and most of the time, like you are justified and correct in loving your Green Bay Packers because for the last 10 years, the Green Bay Packers offense has been really good. So for you to want Jordy Nelson and Aaron Jones, it's justified. But you fucking love your Green Bay Packers, man. You are the hometown hero. Gar, here we go. You are the trash talker. And honestly, I love that about you. You know, you have no issue getting after me, Boggs, Prusky, anybody in this league. You have no problem getting after. If you don't like a fucking trade, you're going to let me know about it. You're going to let everybody know about it. If you don't like something, you're going to fucking let people know about it. And yeah, you just love talking trash. And that's what I love about you. So every single league needs a trash talker like you, Gar. And please don't ever stop being you. Thank you. All right. And then we have Boggs. This is another easy one. Boggs is the nerd. He spends a lot of time. He spends more time than anybody, except for maybe Whitey. Spends more time than anybody researching fantasy football, football in general, information, stats, analysis, all that. There is nothing you can talk to Boggs about that he doesn't already know. He is the fantasy football nerd. End of story. Easy. And last but not least, Prusky. Prusky is in and out guy. This is another kind of easy one. In and out guy. What that means is you're either all in or you're all out, right? So there are times, Prusky, and you know everybody in the league knows this. There are times where you just don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't respond to people's text messages about stuff, and I think it depends on your mood, how your team's doing, probably a few different things, but there are times where it's impossible to get a hold of you and talk to you about fantasy football, and then there are other times where you are all in and you are just bang, bang, bang all over people. I remember you were trying to get the number 1 overall pick from Roofer, and you were just all over his ass. Every once in a while, you want a player from me, you're all over my ass. And then on the other hand, there's times where like you don't set your lineup, you're just not engaged, there are times where you're just not committed, and then other times you're just all in. So you're in and out guy, all in. You were either all in or you were all out. Okay, so those are my fantasy football guys. Agree or disagree, let me know about it in the chat. So let's get into my next week's projections. Predictions, I guess. So we're going to start it off with Ricky 2000 against Third Degree Burns. I'm going to take Roofer in this one. And then after Roofer wins this game, I'm going to trade for Alvin Kamara because Burns is going to give up on his team. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't, though. I don't know. No, but again, I really like Roofer's running backs. He has a pretty safe floor. Burns, with David Johnson out, you will be starting Chase Edmonds. They just signed Alfred Morris. I just don't know how that's going to work. And, Tariq Cohen, he sucks. Adrian Peterson sucks. Even Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady's good. He is good. But there are times where the Patriots just don't put up points. Or don't put up passing points. So, like, Sony Michel will rush for fucking 4 touchdowns. Happens all the time. Tom Brady's got 1 touchdown, some shit like that. So, Roofer, I'm taking you in this one. Next, we have Evan Shearer against Landon, Cheeseheads with Attitude. I'm taking Evan. I'm sticking. I'm sticking with. I'm betting against Landon every single week. No offense, Landon, but especially with Evan. Evan has such a good team. Jameis is okay. He had 5 picks the other week, but Dalvin Cook is awesome. Tyler Boyd is okay. Julian Edelman, Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin has been a freak of nature, a freak of fantasy football nature. So, and then he's got Kelsey. So I'm taking you, Evan. Next we have Weiler against Hot Chub Time Machine Lemke. So I think you guys faced off a few weeks ago, and Lemke ended up winning. Yeah. I think, so I think you both have your quarterbacks on a bye week. So Lamar Jackson is out, Patrick Mahomes is hurt, and Dak Prescott is on his bye too. So it looks like we're looking at Ryan Tannehill against Kyle Allen. However, Lemke does get his running backs back. So I think I'm gonna go Lemke again. Yeah, Weiler, your team has not looked very good recently. So now you're starting Austin Eckler. Okay, well, what's going to happen when Melvin Gordon gets 2 touchdowns and Austin Eckler doesn't get anything? That whole situation. Just, I don't like it at all. You do have Marlon Mack, who's been playing really well, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to hold up to what Lemke is about to do. So Lemke, I'm taking you. Next we have Kaiser Soze, me against Gar, Mr. Fist. Okay, so I am going to take me because I just don't like betting against myself right now. However, I'm in a really tough patch right now. So this week I have the Cowboys on a bye. I have the Ravens on a bye. So my best running back, my best receiver, my best tight end, and my best kicker are all on byes. And then next week, I have the fucking Seahawks. My quarterback, Russell Wilson, is on a bye. So next couple weeks are going to be tough. So this week, I have to start Joe Mixon. Fuck. Corey Davis. Now, God, so it's funny because the whole Ryan Tannehill starting. Now, Ryan Tannehill actually targeted Corey Davis, and he had a good game. And you know what's going to happen next week? He's going to have fucking shit. I know it. He's getting my hopes up. He's going to build me up just to fucking shit on me again, and it's going to piss me off so much. So I have to start Corey Davis and Terry McLaurin. And, Terry McLaurin, obviously, he did not do well last week in that sloppy shit against Richard Sherman, so I don't feel that bad about it. But and then I have to start Vance McDonald at tight end. So I don't love my lineup. I don't love my matchups. My only good matchup here is Russell Wilson against the Falcons. That is my only good matchup. But he's pretty much, Gar, you have your full lineup. You have Gardner Minshew, Leonard Fournette, Odell, DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Darren Waller. You have your lineup, so I don't feel good about it. I almost lost to Yacht last week. I think it's going to be a close game again this week against Gar. And then we have Yacht Pump and Munch against Greasers. I'm going to take Greasers here. Jared Goff sucks. He just sucks really bad. I don't know if you're going to start him or not, but Jared Goff sucks. I just like Greasers' team a little bit better. So we'll see. And last but not least, we have Shit the Bed Fred against Boggs. I think I'm going to take Prusky in this one. I think I'm going to take Prusky in this one. I think. Yeah, I'm going to take Prusky in this one. Aaron Rodgers against the Chiefs. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a good game. And I think that will be the main factor for Prusky. So I'm going to run down standings real quick. I know we're running a little long on time. I try to keep the videos around 20 minutes. We're at 25 minutes right now. Okay, so in the Lannister division, still have to rename the fucking divisions. I keep forgetting, but we have Hot Chub Time Machine at 6-1, Weiler and Shearer at 5-2, and then Ricky 2000 and Burns are 2 games back from the playoffs. So we're already in week 8 this week. Not a lot of time. There's not as much time as you think there is. There's only 6 weeks left. And there's going to be a lot of interdivisional play. So you got to start getting some wins here. If Burns or Derek lose again, you're not looking great. And then you have Landon at 1-6, so he's pretty much already clinched not making the playoffs. And then in the Stark division, I'm at 7-0. In our division, I'm the only person that's over 500. But the even better thing about our division is teams 2 through 6 are 1 game apart. So we have Greasers and Pump and Munch at 3 and 4, and then we have Gar, Prusky, and Boggs at 2 and 5. Everybody is within a game together. We have so many divisional games left. I think it's going to be an awesome finish. I'm really looking forward to it. And then I did want, every year I try to have, at least 5 or 6 weeks, I try to have somebody from the league in one of these videos. I've been working PM shifts now, which I fucking hate, but whatever. So I just haven't had time. Like normally I'll invite you over or we'll do something at night, but I've been working. So if anybody wants to be in a video, you'll have to catch me on a weekend. Just let me know. Honestly, just hit me up via text or email, I guess, but we're buddies, so just text me. Yeah, if you want to be in a video and we can kind of set something up. I know I haven't done it yet this year and I really want to. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, good luck this week, guys.